Hello everyone and welcome back to another unboxing slash review. Today we finally have the re-release for Shiro. I was considering buying him a little earlier on this year, but found out he was getting a re-release, so I figured I'd just wait off for now just to get him a bit cheaper because it was about like triple the price off retail value to buy him secondhand, so I figured, hey, I'll just hold off for a little bit. So we got him here now. Also, it is raining. It is raining very loudly outside, and I'm sure it's gonna come out in the video, but I kind of don't have any other times I can record this, so hopefully it's not as bad as it is here in the video. But oh well, we'll figure it out later. Oh, it's really coming down. I've got like just outside over here is like a little car roof thing, and so it's hitting that, and that's probably what you're hearing right now. I don't know why, it's apparently supposed to be storming all week. But anyway, who cares about the weather? Let's get into the Nendoroid. Hopefully I can speak louder than the rain. But here is his box. Of course he's got that box that Conan had as well. I'm starting to think maybe this is a re-release thing, like I said previously, that they just do this to like show the difference between re-releases and the original. And for some reason, I usually open the tape beforehand just to make things speedier, but like I don't know why, but it ripped off the box art, as well as like here it started just completely tearing off. So I don't know why it did that. Normally Good Smile stuff don't peel anything off, but Shiro did for some reason. So be careful of that in case your Shiro also does the same. Why did you make a different box design, Good Smile? It doesn't fit the aesthetic anymore. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, it is really coming down. What the heck is that? A random bit of fluff? Okay, the fluff is gone. Alright. Let's have a look. Nothing too crazy. Oh my god, why is it raining so much? Okay, it's just getting worse and worse. I'll take a quick break and wait for it to calm down for a second. Okay, things have calmed down just a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't start up again, but you should be able to hear me now, hopefully. So let's crack into Shiro over here. Oop. Alright. No tape on you. I will admit Shiro is kind of plain, but he was one of the more rarer ones for a while just because no one really had him. He's kind of the same as Archer, I wonder why. Here we have the usual stuff, base, extra neck bit, the arm thing. Nothing special. Let's see, how is Shiro looking? It's looking fine. Honestly, as a character, I really don't care for Shiro at all. Like, he gets interesting when you add Archer into the mix, but like just on his own, he's kind of like a self-insert character, you know, project yourself onto Shiro. Probably because of the visual novel, because that was probably the whole point. I'm surprised they went with an orange head character and not like a generic black head character, because that seems to be the more common Japanese man, you know. But this is sort of the super movable edition as well. The legs don't seem to move, but the arms do have the joints that Archer has, as well as, what was it, the complete file saber that we saw the other day. But very cool, Shiro's classic tracksuit outfit thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's got a shirt that looks exactly like this as well, a blue shirt if I'm not mistaken. I feel like that's just a Shiro thing now. Whoa, what the heck? This is interesting. I was not expecting that. Okay, he's got an interesting head. Let's take a look here. Why is it like that? That is so strange. Shiro's very lightheaded. Now I know why. It's because he's pretty empty inside. That's weird. But here we have a shouting expression, because, you know, can't have a character without a shouting expression if they've got a weapon. And then we've got a blushing look for whatever reason. Maybe Rin has said something or done something to make him embarrassed. And then we have the usual extra arm bits, extra hand bits, one with a command seal. We've got his 2 swords that he can do his projection magic. Was it? Yeah, it was projection magic. As well as this thing here, which is the thing he does before he really gets to do his magic properly. It changes from this into the swords later on. But here it just kind of looks like a rolled up mat of some kind. But either way, design is very cool. I do like it indeed. Anyway, let us get on to some poses. Alright, first up we have the shy expression with, him touching his face, blushing and all of that, and just to the side. If I'm being completely honest, I don't really dig this pose. It just seems kind of uninteresting, if anything, especially on Shiro. There's a whole bunch of other things we could do with him instead. But hey, I'll take it, I won't complain. It's alright. Pretty much all you have to do is swap out the faceplate and the hand and then just bend it in the right way, and that's pretty much it. Very simple pose. Anyway, let us move on to our second pose. Alright, here's the next pose for Shiro. So this one's just him using his kind of flimsy weapon thing that he sort of projects, but sort of doesn't because it's not complete. I think he enhanced this one, if I'm remembering correctly. Just, fortified it a little bit, made sure it didn't break and stuff, and hit a bit harder. But it's a fairly simple pose. So this one uses the extra hand pieces that go with it, so you don't have to bend anything. It just slots into place, push it down as far as it'll go, and it just fits nice and snug. And then you shove the pole thing through both of his hands, and easy does it. Very simple to put together. I'm finding Shiro really easy to manage compared to Archer, at least. But it is, a very simple pose, not much to talk about. Again, not too much of a fan of this one either. It's okay. I do like the weapon itself, but I mean, as a pose goes, it's kind of bland. Maybe that's just a reflection on Shiro, but oh well, it's fine. It does the job, it does the trick, it looks good enough. Anyway, let's move on to the final pose. Alright, here is the final pose for Shiro. So he's just got his 2 projection blades out, the 2 classic ones that we know him for very well. I had this kind of posed in the opposite direction of Archer. So if you remember the Archer video, Archer's kind of facing that way, Shiro's facing that way, because in the middle's going to be Saber, and I'm going to have Shiro here and Archer here. So it'll be Saber surrounded by 2 Shiros, basically. I think it'll look kind of neat, as well as it'll show off how Archer and Shiro are very, very different characters at the end of the day, because Shiro's kind of got his guard down. He's very wide open, and he's kind of like, just got his blades by his side, whereas Archer's kind of got both of them close to his body. He's on guard, he's kind of focused looking, whereas, Shiro's just like one stab and he's dead. But that's gonna do it for this part of the video. Let's move on to review. So if I'm being completely honest, I'm a little disappointed with Shiro. He's just, something doesn't feel right about him. I don't know if it's the fact that his head is super light, that the weight is kind of off, or just the posing. It doesn't feel right, if that makes any sense. I don't even know how to describe it. But something is different about Shiro when I was looking at the pictures as compared to him in real life. So I don't know how to even phrase it or point out exactly what I'm talking about, but something isn't right about him. Maybe it's the arms, who knows. But I'm going to take off a point for that. I'm also going to take off another 2 points for him just not really having any interesting poses. They're all just kind of they're fine. So honestly, I feel like Shiro should have been like a team pose kind of character. I know you can pose them up with Archer and have it look like they're fighting, but I think he should have had something to go with Rin as well as the new Sakura figure. That would have been super cool, although I guess they couldn't have done it with Sakura because she's only out now, but maybe include Sakura, give them like some pots, just to have them as like a pair pose, Shiro plus Archer can have a fighting thing, Shiro plus Rin can have a like flirting thing, same with Sakura, and maybe he could like feed Saber some food. That would have been like perfect. They could have gone without some of the other poses he's got because they're all kind of bland and boring if I'm being completely honest. But I suppose Shiro is that kind of guy because you're supposed to project yourself onto him essentially. Kind of funny since that's his magic pretty much. But Shiro's gonna get a 7 out of 10. I think he's good. He's good, but he's not amazing, which is, you know, good enough for me. So that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like and subscribe for more Nendoroid content. And if you're looking to support me directly, go check out the Patreon. But that's gonna do it for me for this one, and I will catch you all in the next one. Alright, bye!